in the game that I'm interested to see. Um, you have the Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever. I'm looking forward to see what chess match moves that Tyler Morse make. Um, especially seeing that new offense and just seeing how he's going to be coaching today. As a fan, all you want is just a good hard play game with not a lot of officiating and ingratiating themselves in the game. With them just playing the background and making sure they call it evenly. As a fan, that's all you want, man. You just want an even call game. I don't care about it being in Indiana. Let's just make it, watchable, man, because, it's just so many times last year you saw, in Indiana, you just not going to be allowed to do certain things in that gym. It's just not gonna happen. You know, so in that Coliseum or whatever. But yeah, that's all I'm asking for today. I just want, a good, well played game. I want the Chicago Sky to win, of course. Uh, I want Ainge and Camilla to dominate. Just beat them into submission on those boards, and as a team, just dominate them on the boards. I'm just like I said, I'm really anxious to see, how the Chicago Sky team is going to mesh together, how they're going to play together. I expect, it's going to be interesting. Angel in a new role, but I thought she did some of that last year. But it's going to be an emphasis put on her, handling the ball a little bit more. Um, getting the ball into Camilla. We saw some of that last year, but I think we're going to see more of it this year. And I just think that we really do have to put more emphasis on getting Camilla the ball at times because she goes well. What you saw in some of these preseason games, you saw where the ball didn't go into her enough, in my opinion. And I think that's what they're going to try to do more of this year because the reason why you want the ball to go into Camilla more is because Camilla's just not going to get those rebounds and putbacks as much, and she can kind of drift off in the offense, and you know, and it's just not good for the Chicago Sky. And I just think that you have to get the ball to her because that's how she can be more effective. And Angel know how to get hers. You know what I mean? She go find a way to get her 15 and 10. That's just who she is. She go find a way to get her double double. You don't necessarily have to dump the ball into her.